Hey everybody, how you doing? Mark here, just outside of Waterville, and in fact, where I parked is right by the what's it called? The Wildlife in Need Conservation Center, and this paved trail right here is actually the Glacial Drumlin Trail, but that's not what I'm here for today. I'm actually going to hook up with a portion of the Ice Age Trail that's just down here a bit. And we are going to do, I think it's actually called the Waterville Trail segment, I think. But it is kind of cold out here today. It is just around freezing. I think it's about 32 degrees. Winds are pretty strong today at right around 15 miles an hour. But it shouldn't be too bad of a hike today because I'll mostly be in the hills and trees. So I don't think I'll be, getting pounded all day long with the wind. Plus, over the course of the day, the winds are supposed to subside. So I think that will make for a good hiking day. I am going to go out and back, so I got to cover the same distance twice. However, the trail portion that I'm going to do today, I think, is actually 3.3 miles long just in the trail, but there is like a 0.7 mile section of road walking, which is to me weird because right here at the Glacial Drumlin Trail intersection of the Ice Age Trail, there is another Ice Age Trail segment that goes off that way. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But why did they put the little portion of Ice Age Trail down here for the Waterville segment and not attach it to this part? That's the part that's confusing to me. There's the sign for the Ice Age Trail. Got stuff on the left and right here. I'm actually seeing a blue connector route sign right there pointing down that way to where I parked. So technically I didn't have to cut across the gutter there, or the drainage ditch. That's the way we're going to go. I just kind of want to see what's on this sign here. Yeah, it's basically saying that the Ice Age Trail, if you're on the Glacial Drumlin Trail, turns and goes off that way. All right, here we go. As you can see, we still have plenty of snow on the ground. And I'm going to be going up and over hills and down into valleys, so I might get into some pretty muddy stuff. All right. I was just going to say, we got a trail going off this way. We got a trail up here, but I'm seeing yellow blazes. Those look freshly painted, like they just did them like a year or two ago. Those are nice and bright. So today is the launching of my first 360 video footage, where you guys can control the movements and the angles of the camera. So I'm hoping you guys like it. I really do. Alright, looks like we got another trail that goes off to our left here. I'm not seeing any blazes, so I'm going to keep moving forward. So yeah, I'm really curious on, are you guys liking this? Are you liking this footage? I can't wait to start reading some of the comments and stuff on the 360 video experience. It actually feels nice to be getting into some of the country areas, and getting off the railroad tracks that I've been hiking. Bunch of trails going everywhere, so keep your eyes peeled on where you're supposed to be going. Like I said, though, these blazes look pretty new. And one of the reasons I wanted to come out and do this segment is, again, I saw a couple of things on the online map that were different from what I have on my guidebook. So I wanted to come check it out. I have never been on this segment before, but yeah, I just wanted to come check it out because according to the map, there are 2 dispersed camping areas along this trail now. And I want to go check them out. Got a nice little bench right here. A little wooden sign that collapsed down there too. I wonder what that was. Man alive, they really blazed this trail. Can't go 300 feet without a new yellow blaze. You guys might notice too, my hoodie is a slightly different color than before. My wife finally got sick of me wearing that old hoodie that was all ripped up and stuff. And she kind of forced me into buying a new one. So it's a little bit darker blue than my other one, but I still like the color. Oh, this is a little bit of a muddy area here. Whew, that's really soft. Lots of footprints in that too. And I'm not talking human, I'm talking animal prints. Looking down on the dirt and stuff, I was seeing deer and coon and squirrels and birds all in that soft mud back there. I wanted so badly to bring Missy out because I know you guys like having her along on these hikes. But again, it's just too cold. I'm going to be out here for 4, maybe 5 hours. And in freezing temperatures, she's just not going to do that good out here. But warm days are coming. She'll be joining me on the trails here in a bit. I already had to put my gloves on because my selfie stick is getting cold. And it looks like we've already covered the first 1.3 miles, and we're coming out to the roadway here. Or the first mile or something. I was trying to figure it out on the online map because it looked like the trail was walking on the road, but it looks like they turned it and kept it off to the side of the road. So we're not going out onto the road just yet. I think before they had us going right here and just going out on the road and then doing our road walk. And now it looks like the trail comes up this way. Looks like it anyway. Although I have to admit, I'm not really seeing anything for blazes up here, so maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, I see a blaze up there on a tree. Got some deer print down there in the ground. So hopefully you guys can see that. I may end up having to put my hood up too. Like I said, the wind's blowing pretty good. The trees are kind of slowing it down for me, so it's not horrible. But my face is still getting cold. The sign basically said that you're crossing private property and to respect the landowner's wishes to stay on the trail. So thank you to whoever owns this house for letting us cross their property. It's really nice. Well, that's no good. The trail kind of gets all swamped out right there. There's a little drainage gutter right there. So I'm actually going to go up on the road now. at least walk around that drain. Yeah, look at that. Alright, then I'll just come right back down over here, go through the trees, and come back out onto the trail. Check out that rock. That's interesting. Wonder how they did that. I don't think that would be normal or natural. This is real nice. I like this. I mean, the road's right there. I can see that house clearly, but it's still nice. You got to find the joys in whatever you're doing. Don't sit there and go, God, this trail sucks because the road's right there and there's a house right there, big huge ass open field next to me. This trail sucks. You guys can't do that stuff. You got to look for the positives. You got to look at the positive, saying whoever owns that house there or property has granted us permission to walk through that little wooded area. That's nice of them. So yeah, you just got to be appreciative of it. Looks like we're finally coming out to the road. Remember, when you're road walking, you always walk into traffic. That way you can see the vehicles coming towards you. Unfortunately, this house here didn't give us permission to use their property for the trails, although it would have been nice to be able to just walk between all these trees. Look at in the tree line here, guys. There's a old wooden fence that's down in there that's been just completely demolished by the rising trees. Seeing stuff like that makes the road walking interesting. At least for me it does. Okay, look at here. Right across the road is our trail. All right, here we go, back in the woods. And it looks like we get a nice big boardwalk. I mean, big as in kind of high up. So I wonder if after rains and during the spring thaw, I wonder if this gets kind of muddy through here, so they made a platform for us. Yeah, so looking down at the ground off to my right, I can definitely see standing water down there. I see some off to my left, kind of in front of me there. My shadow's pointing at it. So if you look down at my shadow, you'll see a big, huge area of water right here. So yeah, this definitely gets very wet. Yeah, down in that shadow, all that down there is all soaking wet. So yeah, this little area at least gets quite muddy and wet. So that's why they put the boardwalk in, keep us out of it. So how you guys been doing this week? Did you get out and do anything exciting yet? Make any of those vacation plans? Got your bike out for its first run of the season? I'm pretty happy. Things are starting to progress for my vacation plans. And yeah, a couple of crows up there in the trees. So yeah, it's been moving along. Money has been kind of tight lately just because I have been doing all the booking for campsites and stuff. I was thinking about taking you guys on a dog walk with Missy, just kind of showing you guys what we do for our walks. But even that's hard to do because the weather is just questionable this time of year. Could be super cold, could get snow, could rain, or we could have a good day. Today it was supposed to be questionable. The chance of rain was pretty high, but then when I got up this morning and I checked it out, the chance of rain ended up being all in the morning. And then sun was supposed to come out this afternoon, so whoop. Oh, got you guys snagged on a tree branch. But now the sky is cleared up. I see like no clouds. Sun is nice and bright. I'm just kind of waiting for the wind to die down just a little bit. I mean, right now, it's not hitting me too bad. I can feel it, but definitely doesn't feel like a 15-mile-an-hour wind in my face. Let's talk about the trail a little bit. I told you that it was about a total of 4 miles, and that includes the road walking. The terrain difficulty on how hard it is to navigate the trail is a 2. I'm going to assume that it's a 2 because at the northern part of the trail where I started, we had all those extra trails kind of veering off. It wasn't too bad. Just got to keep your eyes up and look for your blazes and follow the trail with your blazes on it. The other part that was a little difficult was the road walking. And I mean, it was only about 3/4 of a mile, but I'm always in my head going, did I miss it? You know, where is it? The hill difficulty of this trail segment is a 2. Now, for me, trail difficulty or the hill difficulty just has no absolute meaning behind it. I've already gone up some pretty decent hills, and I know that this, gotta switch hands for a moment. I know that this portion of the Kettle Moraine State Park is full of hills. So what exactly does a 2 mean? I know towards the southern end of the trail there is at least one fairly steep, good-sized hill. But yeah, I mean, I'm already going up and down, up and down. You know, they haven't been big hills, but they're plentiful. All right, got a road crossing here. Tall Grass Court. I really didn't read much about the trail in the guidebook, mainly because I literally just threw this trip together this morning. I saw what the weather was doing today, and it's like, it's going to be a beautiful day for a hike. I need to get out and go. And I did. So if this is your first time to my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Mark. This is my channel of Chef, Hiker, Biker. And that's because it is the 3 main categories of my channel. I am a trained chef. I like to cook. I like food. I like to go out and hike, backpack, overnight packs. I'm going out camping. Love it. And motorcycle riding, maintenance, just going out and enjoying a day on the bike. You know, occasionally you'll see me do a review on products, but it's very rare that I do that stuff. If I do it, it's a product that I have researched, found that might help either with my motorcycling, my hiking, or my cooking. And I'll kind of just basically show you guys what I got. You know, maybe give a first impression. And then over time, I might do a follow-up review and give you maybe my thoughts on the product a year later. You know, did it stand up? Did it hold up to use and abuse? You know, that's usually what I do for product reviews. I am not here to just bring you products and stuff constantly over and over and over again, because companies are sending them to me wanting the popularity and all the watch times of the videos to get the name of their company out or their product. That's just not what I do. I am not an influencer channel. I am an encourager channel. I am out here hiking this trail saying, wow, there's a nice big beautiful house right over there. Look at all those deer prints in the dirt. What are the birds like around here? You know, am I hearing a lot of them? That's what I'm doing. I'm planting the seeds of encouragement, of aspirations, to help you to finally decide to get up, get out of the chair, get out of the house, and go for your adventure. That's what I do with my channel. So if that's the kind of stuff you want, if you're getting tired of all the reviews and product placements and endorsements and sponsorships, maybe there's something here I can help you with, because I'm just not into that stuff. Now this is only my second hike using the 360 format, to where you can look around and look at things yourself. You can look at that house over there, look at the fallen log on the ground, you know, maybe catch this big tree here. That's what my channel is. That's what I do, and that's what I want for you. I've been hearing a number of cars, so I haven't gotten away from car noises completely, but this has still been a nice, beautiful hike. Not a lot of birds. I'm actually surprised by that. I have been going up this hill for a while. It's not super steep, but it is long. I feel like I'm basically going and doing a stair climb. Looks like I'm coming to the top here shortly. And so far, so good on the trail condition as far as being muddy. You know, it's kind of soft, has to be expected, but it's not really super gushy. I like that. Oh, what is this up here? I've got a bench up here. Oh, I wonder. I'm not seeing anything there. Huh. I know they put camping spots along this trail. I kind of see a trail going off that way, but I'm not seeing anything as far as saying it's a DCT, or I'm sorry, a DCA, dispersed camping area. I see nothing on that post there, so I'm going to ignore that. So even on this side of it, there's nothing stating that it's a DCA campground. So I'm going to keep moving. There's supposed to be two of them. God, look at that. That's a cool log. Sorry, tree that has fallen over. That's nice. I like all the green moss growing on it. Wow. I'm seeing another big hill here. I don't know if I'll be going around it or up and over it. It looks like up and over. So this is my second big hill already. Oh, wait guys. I just turned the camera off and then saw that. Waterville DCA Site A. So down this way is the dispersed camping area. These sites are not reservable. It is for a multi-day hiker for use. And basically you come out to another post. In fact, I see the post up there. You probably can't make it through the trees, but I can. But you come out here and you're supposed to camp within visual range of this post. So here is the camping area. Not too bad. Fairly well cleared out. Nice big area. There are the rules for the dispersed camping. This is nice. Ground's relatively flat, maybe a little bit of a grade down this direction, but not much. Nice big fallen log and other things you can sit on and cook your meal over your gas stove. Yeah, not bad. All right, let's see if we can find campsite B. Should be a little farther down that way. Oh, I got to the top of this hill. I'm a little winded, but not horribly. And it's nice and flat up here. I'm not going up and down ruts and stuff. This is nice. Again, I'm glad I did this today. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. Double checked the weather this morning, and the bad stuff cleared out this morning. Jump in the truck and get myself over here. Oh, I'm starting to get hot, guys. Whew. I tell you, I'm not used to this new channel format system that I got going. You know, before it was evenly matched with everything. You know, it was cooking, hiking, biking, cooking, hiking, biking, cooking, hiking, biking. And now I changed it to cooking, hiking, biking, hiking, biking, hiking, biking, cooking, hiking, biking. So I'm going out hiking and motorcycle riding more often than I used to. So yeah, it's just taking a little bit to get used to this. You know, before it was like, okay, I went out hiking, I don't need to do it for a couple of weeks. And now it's more like, okay, I just went out hiking. Crap, I got to go out hiking again. And I'm not minding it one bit, I tell you that. I enjoy getting out here. Yeah, nice big open field here. Another bench to sit and peer over the prairie here. That's nice. The bird's trying to fly against the wind. He's making it, but barely. Yeah, I do enjoy coming out here and getting these hikes in. I can't wait till where it warms up and I can bring Missy along. That's going to be so much nicer, having a little companion to come along with me. And if you're wondering about Jen, why she doesn't come out with me, with her asthma and the way her hips and knees are going, it's just not working for her. She can't put that much stress and strain on herself. And look at there, guys. Waterville DCA Site B. Let's go check it out. I like these dispersed camping areas. I'm hearing some noises and I can't tell what it is. Oh, look at this down here. Oh, I think I'm liking this B site better. Mainly because it actually gave me a cut log little stool bench to sit on. There's some rocks here. Maybe I can put my stove up and cook there. And what is this? That looks like an old ceramic pot. You got some bricks laying down there, so you could literally just make yourself a little cook stove area right there. Ground's nice and flat. All right, let's get back up to the trail. Oh, I didn't see that. My attention got caught by the sign post right there. Well, check out this tree. Look at that. All right. That actually looks scorched in there. It looked like someone actually tried to burn it. There's char ash down there. Huh. That's interesting. Cool tree though. Now we're going down this hill. I think this is like the steepest portion that we're supposed to be doing. Ooh, ankle kind of rolled on a stone. Luckily it was kind of slow, so I didn't sprain my ankle or anything. All these brown signs underneath the arrows keep stating that we're on private land and to stay on the trail. Don't go wandering off. You know, this land is being borrowed for this trail. So again, guys, if you abuse the privilege and the landowner sees you trying to camp over there or in the woods over here, they're going to revoke our trail privileges. So again, guys, be courteous. Stay on the trail. Well, that doesn't look good. See a bunch of standing water right in the middle of the path. All this stuff down here looks all muddy. Side A or side B? I think I might actually try side A. Alright. Oh, gee. I spooked up that little ground bird right there. Did you guys see that? Alright, this is still quite muddy. And I see more standing water there, so now I moved over to the right side of the path. Nice little stream here, though. You guys needed some water. I bet you could get some right here and probably filter it at least. Maybe some iodine or something like that, just to sanitize it. Either way. I wonder how well this would be running during the summer when it's dry. You know, right now, you know, spring thaw, we've had a lot of rain. That's a nice flow right there. I like that. Let's get up and go over this little hill. Again, this is kind of more of what I was expecting the entire trail to be, is just these small little hills. I've actually gone up and down a couple of really good sized ones. Oh wow, look at the size of that big bench up there. Holy cow. I was so busy looking across the little prairie wetland area place right there. Didn't even see this big, huge bench. In memory of Spencer E. Hicks, great minds think a hike. Look at that. That one big branch comes off the trunk and does a curly cue. It's being supported by these two trunks or stumps or whatever you want to call it, and goes up into the sky. That's a gnarly looking tree. What is that? Is that an oak? I see some leaves up there. I want to say it's an oak tree. But I might come back and use this bench because my plan is to get to the end. I'll end the video and then I need to stop and have a little lunch, have my sandwich. And I might just come back to this bench and have my lunch. Oh, look at this. They even got little rods sticking out so you can hang your pack on it. Or lean your trekking poles against it or something. How awesome. That is nice. Uh-oh, here's some more mush. Muddy, mucky stuff. Looks like it primarily stays down in that one area, but this is overflowed just a little bit. So let's try to get around it. Ooh, that's soft too. Oop. Okay. Yeah, that was soft. What's this here? A ring of logs, all interfacing. You know, you can sit in a circle. I don't see signs of there being a fire in the middle. I don't see burned ash or ground or leaves or anything like that. Huh. I wonder what all that's about. As you can tell, I had to put my hood up and zip up a little bit. Once I got down into this area, that little scrub brush down here wasn't holding back the wind too much. Wow, that's a big prairie there. Probably belongs to that White House over there, and they probably ride ATVs and dirt bikes and maybe horses or something all around there. Another bench to sit on down here. Alright guys, I've been following this path. It's got some tire ruts going through it, but pay attention to your post here. There's an arrow that points to the right, so we got to go and turn and go this way. So you guys got to remember to keep your head up and look for those posts, those signs, those arrows, so you don't get lost. But again, that's a lot of water, and I wonder what it'd be like to, I wonder if that's my road. But I wonder what that water would be like during the dryness of summer. You know, is it still going to have water in there, or is it going to pretty much dry up? Arrow says to go left. Go over this narrow little bridge, not too wide. Again, a little bit of flowing water, mostly from the roadway up there. All right, here we go. iceagetrail.org. Kind County D. This is the end of our segment. It looks like you can park over here. I'm seeing tire tracks, but it also looks soft and muddy, so I don't know if you'd really want to stay there or not. But the trail would keep going down this way until you hit County C. You would end up turning right and going down a little ways to get to the Sculpernog segment, which we haven't done yet. We'll get there, but we haven't done it yet. All right, I am going to head back, and I might go to campsite B. I think that had a little less wind to it, and I'm going to sit on that little bench that someone had made and put there, and I'm going to have my lunch. Whew, coming back up that hill, that was tough. Whew. Oh, I just wanted to keep trekking, I wanted to get here. But yeah, I just had to come down that big hill over there. Sorry, I had to come up the big hill right there. I was thinking about it. They rated this as a 2. And I would say it's a little bit of a high 2. I'm not going to sit there and say, yeah, it's a 2. It's more like a 2.5, 2 3/4, maybe tickling into a 3 in hill difficulty. I think the terrain or the trail difficulty, I think that was right. They have that marked as a 2. A few rocks and roots, some steep inclines, and that northern part where we first started, lots of intersecting trails and stuff over there. But, I mean, they have a lot of signs, a lot of good bright blazes. So, yeah, you really have no major issues as far as finding your way. So anyway, let's talk about the trail, what I thought about my conditions today. And I'll do that as I'm pulling out my lunch. The conditions were to be expected, a little soft and mushy, really soupy muddy in a couple of areas, but take your time with them and figure it out, and you can probably get across it with no issues. Of course, this time of year, there's really no bugs. One of the things I was disappointed with was there's like no birds. I hear some chirps and stuff every once in a while, but not that many. So I'm kind of actually disappointed in that. I really thought this area was going to just be alive with different birds. I've seen a ton of squirrels, and as far as the footprints and stuff in the snow, in the mud, in the dirt, oh yeah, I'm seeing coons, squirrels, turkeys, deers. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. I saw some coyote poop. I did see some dog canine prints, but I don't know if they're coyote or if they're a domesticated dog that someone has out on a walk. Oh, speaking of dogs, as I was getting ready to head out onto the trail, a couple of ladies were entering the parking lot where I parked, and they had this big bull mastiff. Oh, he was so adorable and so kind-hearted, and I think his name was Lenny. And yeah, I asked him I asked the girls what his name was, and they said Lenny, and I said Lenny, and he turned around and looked at me, and he came up to me real cautious and stuff, and I held out my hand, and he gave me a sniff, and that was just amazing. That was such a sweet dog, a beautiful brindle brown and tan and liver and black, and just all over his body, and oh God, he was just so nice. But apparently they've been either training him or he's getting old, because they said a couple of years ago he wouldn't have been able to do what he was doing. He would have been running off in the woods, and they didn't even have him on the leash or anything today. So either he's getting old or they're training him to stay with them better. So, but yeah, it was nice meeting that big dog. That was nice. So this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. Always believe you can go out for your adventure, go out for your hike, go out for your ride, and try new food. There's a lot of things out there to experience, and I really don't want you guys to limit yourself because of a small fear of that might not taste good, or that trail looks scary, or you have a fear of riding your motorbike on a road you don't know. You got to shake those fears and overcome them and take control. Go out and have your adventure. Have some fun. Dare yourself to do something. Always believe you can do it. Thanks, guys. Bye.